Hi guys, it's Mrs. Brower and Rogue, and today we're going to show you how to make a fraction kit that you can use for all sorts of different games or just to practice interacting with fractions of different sizes. The most important thing we need to think about anytime we're thinking about fractions is the size of our whole, or our one sized piece. So we are going to start by making several pieces of the same size, several whole sized pieces. I'm going to start by tearing off this section of my loose leaf paper. If you don't have paper with holes in it, then don't worry about this part. I want you to fold along the pink line and either cut it off or tear it off if you don't have scissors. So go ahead and do that now for all three pieces of paper. And I'm hoping that you saw I folded back and forth several times, really creased that line, and then put my finger right by where I was going to tear and tore next to it. You might have even noticed that a couple of times I had to flip my paper over and start from the other side because I wasn't being careful enough with my finger and tearing right by where my finger was. So that'll be the best way that I can suggest that you tear all of the tears that we're going to be doing in this video. There's a lot. If you have scissors, then just use those instead, and every time we're folding and tearing, just cut along the lines that we've made. We're going to start by folding each of our pieces of paper in half so that we have two long strips made from each piece of paper. So I'm taking my paper and matching up, making a really good fold, and just like we said, I'm going to go back and forth and tear it, and I'm going to do that for all three pieces. So this is the size of our one whole piece. The next easiest piece I think to make would be halves. So I'm going to take the same size piece, because my whole needs to be the same size, and I'm going to divide this into halves, which means two equal pieces. So I'm going to fold it over, crease, and tear. Now, when you are making these, you may want to color code them, like you saw I did with my other set at the very beginning of this video. So you might color each of your 6 pieces a different color now to start, or you can color them after we've torn them apart. So now I have one whole, one half, one half. Two 1/2 size pieces make the same size as my whole. So you can decide if you want to label your fraction pieces or not. If you color code them only and don't write labels on them, it may make it easier for you to see how different pieces can represent fractions of different wholes. It's up to you. So first of all, we said this is our whole, and I might even choose to label that in terms of decimals. So one whole looks like 1 0.0, 0 hundredths, or $1. I'm going to label my 1/2 pieces, one 1/2 and another 1/2 make one whole, and I might label these with a decimal as well, 5/10, 50 hundredths, 50 cents. The next thing I want us to do is take another piece. Again, each of these is the same size. We're working with the same whole, and we're going to make fourths, which means 4 equal pieces. So we'll start by folding it in half and creasing that line really good. And we're going to keep it folded and go ahead and fold in half again and crease really, really good. Go ahead and fold back and forth on those and tear those apart. Okay, we have 4 equal pieces. We can label each one 1/4. We might choose to label the decimal 25 hundredths, 25 cents out of our one whole dollar. We might not. We might not be labeling at all. Maybe we're just coloring. The next size piece we're going to make, I'm going to show you and I want you to guess how many pieces we will have. So first, fold in half and in half again. You should know how many pieces this has made because you've done it before. And make sure you're very careful because in fractions we have to have equal size pieces. We're actually going to take this and fold it in half the same way one more time. How many pieces do you think that you have? Make a guess and then open it up to find out. If you guessed 8 pieces, you were right. Great job. Go ahead and tear each one of those out. If we have 8 equal pieces, that means one piece is 1 out of 8 equal pieces, or 1/8. So go ahead and label your pieces or color them if that's what you have chosen to do. We're going to make 16ths. So we're going to fold in half, and in half again, and in half again. You might have noticed that we made 8ths again. I'm going to ask you to go ahead and tear out your 8ths before we do our next step. But we already made 8ths, so to make 16ths, we need each one of these to be cut in half. So we can fold each in half the same way we've been folding so that our pieces all align, and tear each one of those in half and label them 1/16. Go ahead and do that now. Two 1/16 pieces are the same size as 1/8. If we lay all of our pieces out, we might start to realize more. We can use these pieces to find patterns. We can play with them and see what size pieces create other size pieces. Or you can check out my video on how to make paper dice. And you can use these fraction pieces to play games, to cover up your hole, to uncover your hole, to add fractions. Anything that you want to do. So be creative, play with fractions to get to know them, see where else you can notice them, check your kitchen, and have a lot of fun. Great job! You made a huge fraction kit. Fractions a lot of times seem scary, but they are not. Just play with them and you'll get to know them. It'll help your brain a lot. Have fun! Did you think I forgot you had a piece left? Go check out part 2.